just one wish, but a whole hatful, Mary. I know what I want to do tomorrow and the next day and the next year and the year after that. I'm shaking the dust of this crummy little town off my feet and I'm going to see the world. Italy, Greece, the Parthenon, and the Colosseum. Then I'm going to go to college and see what they know. I'm going to build things. I'm going to build airfields. I'm going to build skyscrapers 100 stories high. I'm going to build bridges a mile long. And are you going to throw a rock? Hey, that's pretty good. What'd you wish, Mary? Hello, fans of the Far Off Broadway Players. My name is Bradley Williams. That was one of my many monologues from It's a Wonderful Life. And I'm so thankful for Mr. Paul Glodfelter for casting me as George Bailey in that role. It was a wonderful experience. Pun intended. Actually, that was not even my favorite monologue. My favorite monologue was actually Act 1, Scene 5 with the evil Mr. Potter, right? And we're at this really somber time because we are at the funeral of my beloved father. And I really had to tell that evil Mr. Potter off. For whatever reason, that always stuck with me. And it was always my favorite. I did the one that I just now did in particular because many of you that have told me that you really enjoyed that scene. I didn't do the monologue, but I'll get you the moon, Mary. That scene. But some of you may or may not recognize me as Hans von Rippe from Sleepy Hollow, the legend of Sleepy Hollow. Directed by the wonderful Mr. Jeff Moore. Love you more than words can say, Jeff. Mr. Alan Hogan. I'm so incredibly appreciative of him. Don't tell him. Because if it had not been for him twisting my arm for years and years and years, I never would have got into theater or acting in general. He kept after me, and I told him every time, like, look, Alan, there's no way I'm gonna do theater ever. If I were to do any kind of acting, it would be something on film, something that I could, if I messed up, I could just do it over again. But wow, I was wrong, and I'm so very grateful that he stuck with twisting my arm long enough to get me actually in there to do this. Weird little story. I wouldn't be making this video right now at all. It's kind of a butterfly effect. Someone who shall remain nameless turned down the role for Hans von Rippe. And because they did, I kind of backed my way into that role. And wow, the dominoes just kind of fell from there. A lot of them fell in favor of me. So I'm so incredibly grateful that for whatever reason they couldn't do the show, do the role. I'm incredibly grateful. Because I wouldn't have been at the rehearsals for Paul to twist my arm to audition for It's a Wonderful Life. So dominoes just falling right for me. So, but with that, all that being said, hopefully, don't know about you guys, but I am really looking forward to getting back on the stage once again, and hopefully entertaining you guys through some way. Because I never expected to have such for this to have such a positive effect on my life, but it has. So, but I'm starting to go a little bit long, and Paul's not even paying me for this. Peace and love, guys.